want to join me on camera, then you'll find the link up above in the post. You're more than welcome to click the link and join me in the studio. I want to test a new feature, and if you click the link, you can come on camera, if you're camera ready, of course, and you can talk about your business, and how you can actually help people. Now, as I don't know who's going to turn up, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this again tomorrow, but I would normally do this on Amazon Live. But as we're not on Amazon Live, I can show you this. And this is my new lighting kit. It's basically, I was watching Marco's broadcast yesterday, and he had the gentleman from Logitech on who was talking about product, and he talked about this, which is the Logitech Litra light, and I saw it. I liked it at 7 o'clock last night. I ordered it, and I'm just checking something. Okay, and I've got an apology from Chris. So this is okay. Say hello to Corinda. Corinda, hello.
Hi, Ethan.
All right. Okay, and I'm just doing an unboxing, so bear with me a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, and just let me change the layout. Okay. So I was watching Marco Nova yesterday, and he had the Logitech person on, and he talked about these lights, which I don't think Corinda's got yet. Pretty sure Corinda doesn't have these yet.
Nope.
Maybe next week, Corinda.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, I used to have soft boxes as my lights. I had one on the right hand side, one on the left hand side. Light went onto the wall in front of me, reflected back, and it worked well. But after 2 years, the soft boxes wore out, which is why I've got this. Okay. Now this is just out of the box, so I'm going to take a tape off at the bottom and remove this at the top, and you have on the back the switches to switch on. Okay, and I think first of all we might need to give it a bit of power. So this is at first, I'm going to actually plug in the power. It may or may not work. I may have to do more investigation later, but it's not going in. Oh, good. This is going to be a short demonstration of the lights, and that's not working. Weird. Okay, so all good.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, this is going to be a short broadcast. Chris has said that she can't actually join us. I'm going to go side by side. Right. Okay, Corinda, what have you found recently?
I found there's a new microphone.
Okay, go.
They're like mine. They're like this one, but the newest version.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
And it doesn't have the Wi-Fi, but you can mount it on the wall. And when you like that, or like that, and like that, you
Yeah.
actually pick up the voice. So don't know how that's gonna happen, but with this microphone, it's really good because not only you play like that, but you can also hear it like that.
Right. Okay.
And then you put it on the side, they still hear the quality of that, even though if it's like that, you can still hear what's been happening from the mic to my voice.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
interesting.
Okay, that's good.
Mm.
Now, I'm still trying to work out how to plug this in. I've tried the standard USB-C cable, and it doesn't want to fit. So it looks like I'm going to have to find another cable from somewhere.
Oh,
Weird. Okay. It also takes batteries. So I think I've got a supply of batteries. I just need to find out how to fit the batteries. Yeah, so that's it. Logitech Light is going to make a difference. And I think we're being joined now by Maria. I can hear noises. I can hear noises.
Yeah.
Hi, Maria.
Hello,
Hi,
Maria.
how are you doing? Hi, Carinder. Hi, Stephen. How are you both doing
That's
today?
not working now.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I saw you on Friday. Every
Yeah.
Friday, me and Maria meet up.
Okay.
Mm.
Right. How are things, Maria?
Okay, can't complain. It's getting warmer,
Yeah.
outside, which is lovely. How about yourself?
Well, we've noticed it's getting lighter.
Yeah. Oh,
It,
yes. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
it's getting lighter earlier, staying lighter longer,
Yeah.
and you know then that you're into spring.
Oh, yes. I
And,
hear the birds. The birds are singing like crazy.
right.
And how are you doing, Carinder? Okay?
Yeah, doing good. Like, doing
Fantastic.
perfectly well. Can't wait till the Friday. Can't wait till Friday.
So
Right.
are we live right now?
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. We went live at 12 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we are live. We are live.
I'm sorry, but
Chris,
my camera was acting up as per usual. Sorry about that. That's why it took me a couple more minutes to get on. But I'm surprised we're on Be Live, which we haven't been on in a long time, you and I.
Yeah, we'll be on.
no, we haven't.
Fine.
It's basically because Be Live now has the ability to have 8 people on screen.
Excellent.
Even though we've only got 3, we can theoretically have 8.
Excellent.
Which
Excellent.
means that we don't need to use Restream. We don't need to use any of the software. We can just
Yeah.
use Be Live, and we
Fantastic.
can have 8
No,
of us on screen.
how I name then? No, we're not reading. I was getting up in the 90s.
Well, you know what I like is the fact that if Be Live has 8 people, I can hold my meetings on here instead of using Zoom, right?
Correct.
Make it
Yeah.
more.
Yep.
I love that idea. Thank you.
Yeah, it opens up a whole new world and a whole new way of actually using it.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
all we need now is to rebuild our team so
Yes.
we
We will.
can actually have 8 people.
Yes.
I thought so with Dom.
Yeah.
Basically, David Burrows posted the other day, Dom is back in hospital. So,
Oh.
Dom, if you're watching us today, we wish you well, and we look forward
Yes.
to the time that you can
Yes.
actually rejoin us again.
Yes, Dom.
Um,
Hugs and kisses from Canada, Dom.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hey,
sad.
yeah. Yeah. Very. Wait, I
and
have a question for you. At the top, it says my video template.
sorry,
At the top, it says my video template. Right? What that mean?
I don't know because I can't understand what you said, Corinda.
So at the top of the screen,
Yeah,
To type it. Type
yeah,
it.
at the top, it says my video template.
template.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, basically now you can have different sets, different studios. So if
Oh.
you've got more than one broadcast,
Mm-hmm.
I've got Blabbing for Britain, I've got Amazon Live, I've got Amazon Live with Nick, I've got Ask Angelica,
Mm-hmm.
and they all use different assets. You use
Mm-hmm.
different images, different videos,
Oh.
and you can set up a studio for each. So it's a permanent home for each of your shows. So rather than, I mean, before now, I've had a carousel at the bottom with 30 or 40 items in it, which makes it difficult to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Mm-hmm.
because I've got one studio, I only have the items I need for that broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So before you go live, you select My Studio templates, you create a template, you give it a name. So like this is Livestream Team. And then in the Livestream Team, just for the Livestream Team, you can set up a menu, an agenda. You can bring in images, and I don't have a good example of this, but you can bring in images.
Mm.
Yeah. And you can set up backgrounds. for each. So you could bring in the Ukrainian background. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is now just set up for the studio. Yeah.
Oh.
So this doesn't affect anything I'm doing for Amazon or anything I'm doing for Blabbing for Britain tomorrow. It's
Oh.
purely and simply for this broadcast. So it's another step forward because each show is different. Each show has different assets, different people. When we had some fun, you got to pick the studio you want before you start the broadcast. Okay.
Okay.
Because you can't change it. So if
Yeah.
you pick the wrong one, you're stumped. You'd have to start broadcasting again. That's the only caveat.
Okay.
But once you're actually broadcasting, you can't change studios, and you're locked into the studio for the rest of the broadcast. But I've given names, and I can't tell you what the names are, but I've got one for Blabbing for Britain tomorrow. I've got one for Ask Angelica on Friday. I've got one for Amazon Live, one for Amazon Live with Nick on Mondays. And they're all different. They all have different things in. Like, to give you an example, the show with Nick on Monday, we do the movie quiz. And so the studio template for Monday has the movie quiz built into it. So come Monday, I just go straight into that studio. Everything's connected. I don't have to screen share or bring anything in. It's all there. Yeah, specifically for that one broadcast.
And is that found on the sidebar here where we can choose? Like, where do we?
Yeah, it's next to the chat.
Next to the chat on this side or that side?
Well, my way this time.
Yeah, next to the chat. I just have to
Yeah.
look for chat and I'll find it. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
mine-
I get it. I get it.
Side.
Okay, I think I know. I'll figure it out. And you just upload it there, and then you just touch it, and it becomes your background for any particular shows you do. Then, correct? Am I understanding?
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
You can experiment with it and change things
Sure.
until you get it right.
Yeah, it's all experimentation. And does
It is.
is this fairly new then about the templates? Is that new?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was released on Friday.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So what does graphic general mean then? Like when you go into the template and you got like different templates, does it like interact with the other one?
Each is a separate studio, Corinda.
Oh.
Yeah. There's no you don't need to interact.
Oh.
Yeah. Within your studio, you've got the live chat, you've got the host chat, you've got every asset you have normally, but the layout is peculiar to that particular show.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
These are the changes in the last week.
Okay. Oh, okay.
8 people on screen. Yeah. And studio templates, and we'll just talk about those setups, different setups for different shows, and you can switch between them. Then you've got slides, and basically you can bring in onto screen a PDF or a document, and you can show it on screen. So in other words, it's native sharing of PDFs. You don't have to do a screen share anymore. You just go to on the left-hand menu, you go to thingamajig, what's it, media, and there's a new option Corinda mentioned earlier this week, and you can then bring in slides. And the other thing is that the problem has been this. Let's just put that back to normal.
Okay.
We give our guest link out.
Yes.
It's a permanent guest link.
Yes.
Yeah. Until we change it, which means that anybody who gets hold of the guest link could join our shows when we're not expecting them. Okay. So now when a guest comes into the show, you have to pre-approve them. You've got to approve them.
Okay.
So it means that you can give your link out, and only people you want in the room will be in the room. Okay. Rest you can just click and say, no, not today. I'm not talking about you today. We're talking about something else.
Well, you know what? I don't have that happening. That happened only once on Zoom, which was disgusting. Okay, it was a terrible thing they did on there, but it's never been on Be Live. It
No,
hasn't.
no,
But,
no.
but the other
People
thing
don't.
too, but the other thing too, Stephen, is that at the bottom they pop up. You know, I don't know if they hear us or we hear them, but we can get rid of them really quickly. X out, and that's the end of
Oh
it,
yeah,
you know. But
yeah.
that's wonderful. And oh, I was going, oh yes, the other thing, and I asked you this before, but I don't know if you're using it or not. But now on Facebook, it used to be really easy that you could send you know, your show coming up into one of my business pages, and then from there I could share it with all my other business pages. But you know, they've changed things up, and now they have the Creator Studio. But even when I go into my Creator Studio, I can't find the link where I can do that. It used to be so easy, Stephen. I don't
I
know if
know,
have
I
you
know.
figured it, have you figured that one out yet? Because I gave up, eh? I just
Well,
gave up.
I mean, I've got a different route of actually doing it. I mean, I go RTMP to OneStream, and then OneStream does all the cross posting and everything.
Okay. Okay.
So I've not really been back to Creator Studio, but
Mhm,
I think the last time I was there, you've actually got to go into the broadcast,
mhm.
go through the various steps, and then when you get to the end of it, you get to the cross posting bit. But it's nowhere near as
No,
no.
I tried that. It didn't seem to work, but I'm going to
Yeah.
probably learn RTM because I have all of that. I've paid for all of that, and maybe you could walk me through the steps of how to do it. Then I don't have to rely on Facebook anymore because,
Well, you
quite
do,
frankly,
no.
yeah, I
Right,
can't
if
play
you,
the games. I can't play the games anymore.
okay. I've got videos on YouTube as well.
Okay.
So if you go to my account on YouTube and you go to RTMP, you'll actually find
Hmm.
details. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean it's not, after everything we've done so far,
Yes.
Maria. It's not rocket science. It
Okay.
is. It is. It is so simple. It's not true.
Okay.
In order to go to RTMP, you need two pieces of information,
Mhm,
which are given to you by the websites. So you need a URL. In other words, you need somewhere to stream to.
mhm.
Okay, and it gives you the URL. It's like any normal URL,
Okay. Okay.
and you just cut and paste, and that's the first bit done.
Mhm,
Then the second bit done is that every site gives you your own personal stream key. Now, basically, that stream key identifies you as being you. Yeah,
mhm. Okay. That makes sense.
legitimate.
Mhm,
And the thing is, it's unique to you. So you don't share it with anybody else. You
mhm.
put that unique key into your Be Live Studio if you wish, and it
Okay.
will always work and always go there. You don't, once you've done it,
Okay. Okay.
test it, then you can just forget it and it will work every time. I mean, today I've actually stopped now.
Uh-huh.
I've actually stopped scheduling broadcasts. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
entirely. Yeah, and I'll
Why is
tell you.
that? Why is that?
Right, okay. I basically, if we cast our mind back to 2020, when you set up a broadcast in your studio, there was a post went onto Facebook,
Mhm.
and that's where you would go live. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was one post, and you would go live on that post, so you could share the link with
Mhm,
everybody. They
mhm.
could use it, and they'd always find that video. Then
Yes.
Facebook improved things, and now, yeah, I know it is frightening. Facebook improved things,
Okay.
and they then now do two posts. So you schedule a post, schedule a video,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
notification goes through to Facebook. It appears on Facebook, appears on the page in the group, wherever you put it, and it says so and so will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone called Facebook user say be like for StreamYard in the comment.
Facebook user, Be Live or StreamYard, they're asking.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll read it out to you.
yeah.
Very kind of you, Maria.
Yeah.
I
Corinder
appreciate
said battery dead. I wonder what happened to you, Corinder.
Yeah, yeah, very nice.
it. Right.
You're back
Okay.
again.
I've moved too quickly. Just give me a second. I'll be back in
Yeah,
a
take
second.
your
And
time.
yeah, how's your networking doing?
Oh,
Okay. So
fine.
whilst I'm fuzzy, bring the comment on screen.
Yeah.
You are watching in the live video sales group run for Be Live by me.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, you're on a Be Live platform, well, Be Live Facebook group, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm broadcasting using Be Live into that Facebook group. Prior to this week, We used to broadcast on something else, but we have never, well, when Marco was hosting, we might have used the one you mentioned, but now we are totally on Be Live.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
And
Okay, so
also, at the top, if you click on that, then we can see your name. Like,
you
Maybe
know,
maybe you could type that out, Corinda, so everyone can see it. Just type
yeah,
it out. Makes it easier. Yeah.
yeah.
that means
Right. So we've
So
got a
now,
situation. You've got a situation now where Facebook posts the first post, and nothing's going to happen to it. Okay, it's just going to sit there, and it's going
mhm,
to say, "This broadcast has gone live.
yeah,
Tough luck. It's not here anymore."
yeah.
And as soon as we go live, there's a second post goes out with the video on it.
Mhm,
Yeah. So there is no real point in actually scheduling. Yeah,
mhm,
because
mhm.
it
Yeah,
only confuses people. Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically, I'll tell you. So I've got it all set up. I've got where I'm going in my Be Live studio,
Uh-huh.
uh, and because it's not scheduled, I don't need to change it. Yeah,
Mhm,
I'm
mhm,
always going live to the same places, so I don't have to do a schedule, select where I'm going.
mhm.
That's
Yeah, too much
finished.
work. Too much work.
Too much work. Too much work. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now I can set up where I'm going to, and today we're live on YouTube. We're live on in the live video sales group. We're live on my profile.
Mhm.
But you set it from a get it, as you said, it's too much work to do
Yes,
anything else.
it is. It is.
Scheduling on Facebook is now a pain in that.
It is.
I'm not going
It
to finish
is.
that. But
It is.
I just got this feeling. I mean, I watch people regularly on Facebook,
Mhm.
and nobody's getting people watching on Facebook.
No, no,
Nobody.
no,
There's nobody watching, and it's
no.
not because. I mean, we have improved the quality of our broadcasts over the last 6 years to the now where we're sat somewhere between semi-pro and pro.
Mhm. Mhm.
Our quality's gone up. Our quality's gone through the roof. We've got better cameras, we've got better microphones, we've got better, yeah, everything is better.
Mhm.
But Facebook has said, sorry, you've
Yeah.
been broadcasting on our platform for 6 years.
Yeah.
We're not going to show you to anybody.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's what's
Yes.
happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
I must say, I agree. You know what? I think there's less people going live on Facebook. I mean, they'll do it because they do it, but it's not like I used to have so many people watching me, and they would comment. I would comment back in all my groups. It was so much easier. And now I can't say that's happening at all. So I don't even, I don't even use other things. I just do it, put it on YouTube, do it on my Facebook, and then share it throughout the
Yeah.
week or whatever else.
yeah, same to me.
It's too much work, Stephen. No
Yeah,
return on investment. So you've got to stop doing it. You've got to do things that you have a return on investment for. Of the you agree to, Karindra? Yeah, it's too
yeah,
much work. It's too much work. If you don't get returns, you just stop doing it. But Be Live has been there through this whole thing, and I've been just like of the three. The three of us use Be Live exclusively as far as where I started. This is where I'm staying. Of course, I'm going to be improving with Restream and OneStream and all of that. But this is my go-to place. I know it now. I know it now. And
Yeah.
they have wonderful help. Those people are in there helping you as they'll stay an hour trying to help you,
yeah.
and they've got the support. They've got the support.
Especially on LinkedIn, right? If you look at LinkedIn, right, people on there are um, streaming like from day and day and day. Why? Because they love it. Why? Because
Of course.
they want to do it. And that is the passion what we need.
Yep,
Mm.
exactly.
Okay. I'm going to wait until I come unfuzzy again.
Sure,
This is me.
sure.
This is my pull. It's my system that's doing this. Just a second.
That's okay.
Yeah, so like even with Amazon, right? You see people on Amazon, they don't really they comment, but they don't really like use much of it. Like they put the half and then they put your effort. Okay, about the microphone, the product, or maybe the smell with the product, and like they talk about it, right? They talk about the product that we need.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay. It's okay. Stephen, don't worry about it. Just take your time. Just take your time.
you know what?
Corinda,
Yeah,
Corinda, we don't understand what you're saying. Please just type it out. It's so much easier. I can read it out loud if you want to, but we don't understand what you're saying. So just type it out. Sorry. Just type it out. And Tony says, sorry, I don't see a link. And Tony says there. So Tony, if you're seeing the show right now, you're obviously seeing the show. You don't need a link. You can see it. You know, so I don't know. You wouldn't need any more of a link than you have. And if I misunderstood what you're saying, Tony, I apologize. Okay. And here it says, a Facebook user, I used Be Live when it first came out years ago until it closed down. Be Live never closed down. Okay.
Correct.
What may have happened is that Facebook started to give us all a hard time. And there was a period there when Facebook decided to do whatever it decided to do. You know, I mean, that's not within our rights. They can do what they want. We're using their platform. There was some technical issues, but then we got back, you know, Be Live got back. Everything was worked out and is being clear sailing. What I'm finding, Facebook user, is that you have to be really aware that things can change from day to day, and it's never a straight line with technology. That's the one thing I've learned because I've been using Be Live now exclusively for 3 years. And I have learned by making mistakes. I have learned by shows being shut down when I was using certain words on there that we weren't allowed to do. I couldn't believe I had a really good show going on during the virus and they shut me down because I had used the word, right? So, you know, Facebook is going to do what it wants to do, but we persevere. And I'm very grateful to Corinda and Steve because they're way ahead of me and they have found other ways of getting around any type of a barrier, right? Because there's always going to be barriers, right, Corinne? There's always going to be barriers. So just stick with that. Join the Be Live Facebook group and ask your questions there because everyone will be there helping you out like they do with me. And Corinda says, even with live streaming, that had gone professional to us. It says, I believe Amazon Live had got biggest platform ever and I love it. Yeah, I know you do. And many members of the Be Live Facebook group and who started, like I used to watch them, they were my heroes as far as live streaming. Now we're into Amazon and I'll be slowly going towards that way too. But you can only do so many things in a day. I mean, the will is there, but the time may not be there because I've gone into semi-retirement and every day I go walking. And that to me is a priority. So I'm not on the computer as much as I used to be anymore. And I just do what I have to do and then I just get on with my life, you know. So we have you back. Welcome back, Stephen.
Thank you. Right, okay. I echo everything that you just said, Maria. Be Live has never been anywhere. I've been working for Be Live for 4 years. And in the last 2 years, it just improves every single month. And the new releases of 8 people on screen, different studios, everything is working well, apart from me.
Okay. Well, that's our technical issues, right? We have to learn the system. That's the hardest part, is learning, right? It's there for the taking. But
the thing I love is there's something new every day. And the latest new thing I'm going to show you now. I'm going to share a screen.
Okay, please do.
Go over to the Chrome tab and go over here. And okay, yep. Okay, now one of the things before now is if you wanted this broadcast, just a minute, something's annoying me, just a minute.
It's okay.
Okay, my camera's being mirrored, which means I'm not used to being back to front. One of the things, I talked last May, about being able to broadcast to your website. And I said, what you need to do is get OneStream, and then you need the embed code.
Yes.
And then you go to your WordPress blog, you create a blog, you put the code in it, and you can be live on. Right. Now, OneStream has come a long way since last May, and their latest evolution is the ability to actually broadcast to your website without doing any coding whatsoever. Okay. Now, I'm going to be talking about this next week, but before I do, I can actually show you it in action. So what I've got here is a screen share, and this is a website that I took a design template that OneStream gave me, and I created my own studio on the web that people can go and visit and watch my shows. I'm going to bring it on screen now.
Love it.
Right. Okay. So this, if I just press the right button. Okay, I'm going to put it full screen. In fact, what I'm going to do is this, just a second, because we can. Okay, I love doing this. See, a new feature, Maria, in the live.
No, I get excited. I get excited.
Right. Okay. So, because we this is like Restream, isn't it? We can. Yeah. This is. It's better than Restream because this is Be Live. Okay. On the left of us is my new webpage, and I didn't do a line of code for this at all. I used a template, and I changed the title. I put in my description. I put in a link to a landing page, and that landing page is in fact the Ukrainian page that we've been talking about for the past week. So that's where I'm sending people to. On the right hand side, I've got links to my Facebook account, Twitter account, and YouTube account. And if I go over here and I press play, you will see in a second or two. I didn't do a line of code for this at all. I used a template actually, and I changed the title for this. I put in my description that page is actually us live.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and not a line of coding was done, and it's all part of OneStream. And I'm doing a video about how to actually set it up. So you can go from your Be Live Studio to OneStream. From OneStream, you can go to a web page that takes 20 minutes to create. And it's just so simple and straightforward. You have your own title, your own description, your own link, your own email address. People can send you an email from the page. And down the right-hand side, your Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube links, all of which go to your Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
I love it. I love it. I hope that week after week we can do more technical stuff with you. I think that's a really wonderful opportunity to have you once a week on Wednesday to help us all move forward, because this is wonderful what you're saying right now. And you know, I did bring this up, is that I would love to change a real studio in the back. Like, I mean, I was looking at you sent me to a page, and I shared it with my group there, and I'd love to be able to do that, because that would make things so much different, right, Karinder? It looks so much more professional. Maybe one of these weeks we can talk about that.
Yes, sure.
Even if you can put that down on the list, we can talk technically. You know, Wednesday. Yeah, let's talk technically, because we all need it. We all need it.
Right, we can hear you, Corinda, but Expert Presenter is taking a while to load. It is heavy on graphics, and it is a way to come into a broadcast, but the best way to come into a broadcast is with your camera, because at the moment we can see a blank screen, Corinda. We can see a white screen.
We're getting warmer.
It's thinking.
Black again.
But the thing I love about this OneStream is that it is a landing page. You could make it a sales page. You can lead off to your Facebook groups. You can lead off anywhere, and people can watch your live broadcast, and they can do things whilst you're live. They can email you. They can click the link. They can visit your Facebook page, YouTube page, or Twitter feed, and you're not actually having to do anything at all, and it's just there. And it is part of your website, because the URL for that, I'm just going to copy that. I'm just going to bring it into the studio.
Okay.
This is the URL. Just a minute. Just let me remove that. URL.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm going to put it up on screen in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and hopefully it will be there. Yeah. So that. All right, no, that's the wrong one. All right, that's the guest link. If you want to join us on camera, just let me try again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the link to the website in now. Okay.
You'll post that in our Facebook Messenger notes, right, Stephen? So we can, relate to it.
Yeah. Okay. Just a minute.
Webtalkslive.net. Wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just posted the website in Messenger.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I've missed a lot of comments. It would appear.
No, I answered them. I answered
All
them.
right. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I answered them already. I did.
This
But
is another one about the Facebook one.
while you took time, getting yourself reassessed, I answered them just to take up
Appreciate
the
it.
time. But I have a question about One TV WebTalksLive.net. Does that mean that we can be using that like a website, like you're saying, it's a landing page? So we can. Is that what you've done for yourself for your shows? You've taken that as your landing page?
Just a minute.
Okay.
No, I've got a website which is
Which one?
hosted on
Yeah.
SiteGround.
Okay.
I'm just going to bring that in a moment and I'll explain.
Yeah.
So just let me screen share again.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go over here and Chrome tab and okay, that's it. Okay, and I'm going to bring it into the studio.
Okay.
Okay, step by step.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to move it over here. Okay, so it's over there. I'm going to hide that one. Right, so on the right hand side now is the website. This is a normal WordPress website.
Okay.
Okay, and it's called Web Talks Live, and this is my website. And you can see that we're actually live on the website. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I see
But the
that.
thing about it is, in order to do that, I had to do some coding. In order to get that onto the website, I had to do some coding. Yeah. Whereas with the one I just showed you, there's no coding required. So it's part of my website, but I didn't need to do any coding. I think is the easiest thing to say. Yeah. So we are broadcasting on the web from Be Live, and yeah, it just works. So yeah, we can certainly go through different technical things. I'm just going to hide that. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're back.
And Corinda has made, in reference to that, Stephen, he said you can watch it on TV too, Maria. I guess. Okay. All right then.
On the side, I don't watch the season. I always watch him on the TV.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah. With Amazon, I can put the Amazon in, and I can watch season right away on the TV.
Okay. Just type it up so we can make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's basically you can cast any Facebook or YouTube onto your television. It's not,
of course.
it's the same principle. It's not part of your live. It's part of your smart TV thingy. Whereas actually broadcasting on a website is going to be made simpler by OneStream, and I'm going to be doing a broadcast. Well, first of all, I've got to do a short video explaining how to do it, and then I'll be doing a broadcast in the OneStream group to everybody in the group, actually explaining it. And I think it's something that everybody can use because it's simple and straightforward. So if you've got a website, you're in. Simple as that. Yeah.
I do have a website. So what I do is, like for my YouTube videos, I just put the link of the video. So is it basically the same thing? Would be the same thing?
Well, no, because right, what you're actually creating is a landing page, and the landing page has got the video at the middle, and then down the side it's got your YouTube links, etc., and then you've got your email. You could do it on your website, and you could code it. You could do it bit by bit. But this is an off-the-shelf system where all you do is actually go behind the scenes and just fill in your Twitter URL, Facebook URL, etc., and it does all the rest. Yeah. The other thing is that the traffic, right? It doesn't cost you anything. It's already in your one stream thing, but because it looks like it's on your website, and that's the main thing. It looks part of your website, which makes it it's all building the brand.
Yes.
So that's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
I bought one stream for a lifetime. I got that lifetime.
Yeah.
Whatever you've suggested, I've gone ahead and purchased them. So I'm all set. Now I just have to learn to use them. I bought them, which is the first thing.
Yeah. Let's have a fallback situation for Wednesdays when it's just you, me, and Corinda, or you and me. We'll actually go through step by step how to do something. Okay. And we'll go behind the scenes and work out the best way to do it, and then you'll have been in the video, and then you can replay the video until you actually get it working. Most of what we're doing, I mean, how many languages do you speak, to Maria?
About 3 or 4, but I don't speak them anymore. I can.
Right. But, I mean, everything. Right. You speak 2. You speak London and English, Corinda. Those are different things. Do you speak Cockney at all, Corinda?
Nope.
Nope. There you are. That's all right.
German.
No. You don't speak German. Google speaks German, and you use that to actually take part in Angelica's show. And just a word from Angelica.
Yeah.
Corinda watches the German language show that Angelica and I do, and we put a phrase in German, and you've got to translate it to English. Well, the odds are that Corinda is going to be the first person to translate a German phrase into English, because he's very quick with Google Translate. Yeah, and just a word from Angelica. What you're doing is a good thing, because it means that, like it or not, by doing the simple act of taking a phrase over to Google Translate, translating and pasting it back, you are learning German.
Yeah, of course you are.
You can't help it. You can't escape it.
Yeah, fantastic. Good for you, Corinda.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Right, I put in a comment for you, Marina, and I put that is my secret.
Right, okay, so what I do is connect my PC to TV, and I got XL2 display, and when Steven's on Amazon, I was put it full screen on that's my secret now. Okay, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right, all good. Right, well, this is my 3rd broadcast today. I did the 11:30 broadcast into the live video sales group. Then I went live on Amazon Live for 2 hours. And finished just after 4 o'clock, or just after 11 a.m. And I think now I've actually cracked it. I've cracked the Amazon code. Well, I'm going to say this. When I went live yesterday, I did a 2-hour show, and my income for those 2 hours was $100. Now, when you're doing something you enjoy, to get $100 for each broadcast, I'm hoping it continues, is pretty darn good. Yeah, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Excellent. Congratulations.
In fact, Marco posted yesterday. Marco had been live on Amazon Live for a year, so he posted a celebration picture from the first show he did, which was with me, and on Amazon Live in the last year, he's made $10,000.
Good for him. I know. I saw that. I congratulated him on. Yeah. Excellent, Marco. Excellent.
Yeah, I mean, for a sideline, it's absolutely brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. We've lost Corinda again.
I know. He'll come back.
Right. Okay. Just checking over in Messenger. I'm just trying to see. I'm going to close a couple of tabs down, Maria, and then I'm just going to go over here. So forgive me for a moment while I tweak something.
Sure.
Set up a screen share and go here and go here. Okay, it should be ready in a minute. So now screen share. Let's do that stage by stage and go over here and there and come back. Okay, so we'll use it. I need.
Okay.
All right, I'll want to change that slightly. And I'm going to move that over there. Okay, that works better as well. All the screen layouts have been changed and work. Okay, so that's my show from earlier today. Well, I think that we should be able to pop in on. If I go down here. Okay. We wondered what Marco's doing at 12 p.m. Eastern now on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Well, we can answer that one.
Okay.
Just a minute. Because Marco's live on Amazon.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Marco.
Yeah.
Yay, Marco.
Right. So there he is, live.
Hi, Marco.
And basically, you can see, if I put it full screen for a moment so you can see it better, he has 16 people watching live at the moment, top left, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The items is in his carousel. He's got a newer 2-pack lights. He's got Anchor headphones. Yeah, and I'm going to type in now.
Very nice.
Minute.
Very nice.
Okay, so I'm going to type in hello from Stephen and Maria. Okay. Marco may find that and comment about it. I don't.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, but that's one of the things you can do. You can pop in on people's shows. You can just say hello. Yeah, and the very fact that you said hello, people will see that and say, yeah, and they may all join in and watch the show. So you can help to build an audience. The other thing you can do to build an audience is to actually follow. Yeah, that's the magic button. There is the follow button, because that means you can actually find the shows very, very quickly. Yeah. And if we stay on Amazon Live and go to browse. Okay, and now I'm going to go to electronics. If you're looking for any electronics products, then you can go to electronics tabs and you'll find all these people either speaking about. There's 6 shows live now, and all these people are talking about products available on Amazon.com, and you can ask them questions whilst they're live. Yeah, including Brigetti.
Oh, good.
So Brigetti's on there, and we've just seen Marco. So our friends are on there somewhere.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Natural progression for all of you, for all of us, actually. You know, there's a natural progression.
And
excellent.
Corinda.
Who would have thought?
Okay, and Corinda's just saying, I just wish every platform would support Ukraine. And yeah, I mean, there is an explanation. And BeLive do support fundraising for the Ukraine. And a shout out to just a minute. Let's just take the logo off and put this one on. Okay, BeLive are supporting Ukraine in the war at the moment by publishing and putting the word out. And in addition to that, I mean, this BeLive's engineering department is in Kyiv, in
Yes, yes,
And
I
not
know.
only are they suffering bombing by Russia, but they're actually continuing to work and keep this service going. So, well, thank you. Is all we
Yeah,
in awe really
yes,
of what you're actually
yeah.
doing. And Corinda is saying, Maria, when is your next show? So Corinda specializes in asking questions which are not on topic.
Wonderful, Corinder. I did a show last night, and I'll probably do another one sometime this week. So I'm just, I just have other things I have to do in between, but I will be doing one. I don't know which day, whether it's going to be today, Thursday, or Friday over the weekend, but I'll be doing another show this week. Yeah.
Good.
Thank you for asking. Thank you for
Okay.
asking. Yeah,
Good.
you know, I mean, I actually had Inga, who used to work for Be Live,
Yep.
and I found her on Facebook, and I said, "How are you doing?" And I haven't heard back from her. You know, so it's she's not working any longer. That doesn't mean I can't keep in touch with her
I
to
know.
find out she's.
I mean, she's working for Ring.
Yes, she is. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
in
she is.
Kiev, and Ring is
Yes.
part of Amazon, and we're on Amazon Live now.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I didn't realize that, right? But hello, Inga. I hope you're okay. Very sad when you know somebody. You know, very, very sad. Very, very sad.
Okay.
Oh, good. Corinda's a fast typer. Good for you, Corinda. You're going to get better at it. True.
Indeed.
Excellent. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's been fun chatting. Maria,
Yes, it has.
would you like
Yes.
to close today's broadcast?
Yes, I would. Well, thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Corinder. And you know, I really love the fact that we're going to be. I would think this show would go towards more technology, that we can discuss things and help everyone that's involved. Certainly has helped me. So I want to thank you once again. Bye, Corinder. God bless, and you too, Stephen. Keep up the wonderful work, and to everyone, God bless. Take care.